Hey everybody, welcome back to Beekeeper Tarot. So my name is Alan. So once again, thank you for all your ongoing support and the new subscribers to my channel and the comments and the feedback I'm getting. So thank you very much for that. I'm glad that it's resonating with people and people are slowly and surely getting behind the channel, which is great. So today I wanted to have a bit of a break from all things America and all things US. I wanted to talk about something that's close to my heart as an Australian. And so I want to talk about the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. So basically, very briefly, they've been here for about maybe about 50,000 years doing their own thing, being able to manage the land. And they used to have different countries within the area and they would barter and exchange with each other. And they knew how to manage the land. They used fire to purge up the animals, and the Australian soils are very, by and large, they're very poor. So the fire would germinate seeds because with a lot of Australian native trees, you need fire to open up the seed pods. Anyway, the Aboriginals knew all of that. The reason I'm talking about it is back, I think it was October last year, October 2023, we had a national vote to Parliament thing called The Voice, and basically it was this to say a question to the Australian people. Basically, should we change the constitution to recognise our First Nations people, which is our Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander people, um, by establishing a voice to Parliament, which meant nationally they would have a small committee and they could voice their views on how they thought they should be treated and other issues, but primarily about how they should be treated and a voice to Parliament where they could actually represent themselves as opposed to other people representing them officially. I mean, obviously we do have Aboriginal people in our Parliament, but this was something more official, an uh, official voice to Parliament for the Australian people, for the Australian in the Constitution to recognise the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Now I'm just going to be politically biased here. So my channel, sorry about that. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. Um, Unfortunately, the vote to have should we recognise the Aboriginal people, basically it was a 56% vote no and a 43% vote yes. So you can say roughly 60 to 40 said no, we don't want to recognise the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. And really, like, shame on Australia. And there were so many different reasons. Oh, the voice. I mean, and I do think that the campaign could have been run differently and better and maybe more organised, entertainment only YouTube. But I'm just going to say the overall reason that I believe that the Aboriginal and the voice to Australia for the Aboriginal people didn't go through. I'm just going to say it, racism. I believe that racism is alive and well in Australia. And I do believe that that is, no matter how people want to sugarcoat it, that's the reason why. And fear. And the leader of the opposition, a guy by the name of Peter Dutton, he spearheaded the No campaign. And with referendums in Australia, there hasn't been one referendum that has gone through a positive result without bipartisan support. So I feel, just my opinion, I feel it was politically expedient for Peter Dutton to stand against the the Labor government, which is the progressive government. So he spearheaded the No campaign, and the amount of bullcrap that came out was like, we're gonna the Aboriginal people are going to take the Australian, are going to kick off all the white people. There's going to be a huge tax. It's going to affect other areas. It was just insane, insane that all this scaremongering and depending who you listen to, if you listen to, depending whether you listen to right wing or left wing media or in the middle. But it was really, 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 in my opinion, disgusting that we said no. So I wanted to have a look at the Australian people, the Aboriginal people, and just see if there ever is going to be a recognition for them in Parliament officially, and will they have more say in the decisions that are made about them. So this is a general one for the Aboriginal people, and I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot, which is a nice deck that I got. So come on down and let's have a look and see what the cards have to say. The Aboriginal people recognised in the Constitution ever in Australia. Will the Aboriginal people of Australia be recognised in the National Constitution? Will the Aboriginal people be recognised in the Constitution? The Aboriginal people ever be recognised? Constitution. The Aboriginal people of Australia be recognised in the Constitution. Five of Wands. Okay. Oh, sorry, the Six of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands, yeah. Nine of Coins. All right. It's just going to go. Well, minus. Where is this going to go? Is this Hangman, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay. Wow. Okay, folks. So what I get, the first card I got was the Six of Wands. So this is the victory of the No campaign. They were victorious. As I said, it was a roughly a 60 to 40% no. So the Aboriginal people currently don't have any recognition in the Australian Parliament. But with the Ace of Wands, it has ignited something. It has ignited a new debate. And I suppose that's probably the only good thing about it. It sparked an interest. It sparked a need to look at it again. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime sooner, because people with the Nine of Wands, people are just getting on with their own stuff and dealing with their own struggles and everything else. And I kind of get the impression that people have just got their own stuff on, and they don't see this as a significant issue. It's almost like with the Nine of Coins, there's like, as long as the majority of Australians are happy with that they're okay, then this really doesn't matter. That's my feeling. So right now, where it's going, it's suspended with the Hangman. So it's just sitting there. I don't think that the issue has gone away, but there's no movement right now. Even though there is, the truth of the matter needs to come out, and it will come out in the same way with this Ace of Swords, likewise with the Ace of Wands. And if you think about the Aboriginal culture, they used to use fire a lot, and they would put sticks together to make fire, and they had their spears. So I do think, it's just a little sidetrack there, but I do think there is some new energy there, because people have seen the BS of the no vote winning, also piercing the crown. I mean, we are a British colony. We are, well, yeah, we still we pay allegiance to the we technically are in the Commonwealth. So the King Charles is now technically the head of our country, the head of state. But that's more of a traditional, not traditional, a non. It's a non-binding role, but it's more of a. I just can't think of the word. It'll come back to me later. But Ten of Wands. I think for I think for the Aboriginal people to be recognised in the Constitution, it's really going to have to get to the Ten of Wands. It's going to have to really get to where it really, really becomes burdensome, the issues that they're facing and the inequality that they are facing when it becomes mainstream and it really starts to affect mainstream Australia in more ways than it's doing right now. That's when I think we're going to probably see some action, which is really sad. This is the base of the deck. It's a highly emotional issue, but as you can see with the Queen of Cups, the cup's closed. I think there's still more stuff to come out with regards to the Indigenous voice, but right now the cup is closed, and I never get reversals. But with the Six of Swords, we're not moving forward. There's just no moving to calmer ground. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have any movement on that very shortly. But hopefully, as I said, with these two aces, with the Ace of Wands and with the Ace of Swords, we can at least have some new ideas, some new thoughts about how to deal with this problem and some new action. But the only major arcana in this reading that I got was the Hangman. So it's really suspended right now. This is the major overarching energy of the reading because it's the only major arcana that I got. It's just not considered important enough for the Australian people, and I think that's really sad. Anyway, folks, thank you for the reading. Thank you for the reading. Thank you for listening, and we'll see how we go. All right. Take care, guys. Okay, bye.